my hydration station. You know, is this your favorite flavor? Mango clementine? It is good to mix with tequila, Allie. You are correct. But good on its own. You know, here in the kitchen, it's a marathon. So I always have my hydration station. I have my roar. Over there, I have a coffee. I have a sparkling water, a still water. It's all there. Let's move on, shall we? We have a great item from Good Housekeeping. So if you got through Thanksgiving and you were making all the foods and you're chopping all the choppies and doing all the stuff, and you're like, this is taking forever. And if you're thinking about that for the Christmas holiday, Hanukkah holiday, Kwanzaa holiday, you're like, how can I make this more efficient when I'm chopping my onions and my carrots and my celery, aka my mirepoix, and everything else that I need, my potatoes? This is the answer. This is what you've been looking for. This is Good Housekeeping. So you know it has the Good Housekeeping seal, which has been around for 115 years. We just celebrated their anniversary a couple months ago. This is the multi-chopper with the glass base. So not only are you chopping your foods directly into the glass base, you're also storing it, because if you see here, and I'll take it apart in a minute, here is a silicone seal, so you can meal prep ahead of time, have all your veggies cut ahead of time, and you're ready to roll. So $29.99 when it's normally $44, saves you over $14. It's a $10 easy pay. The glass base is oven safe up to 500 degrees, and you have different sizes of chopping. So your colors are your crimson. Thank you for that overhead shot. There is your sage, most limited in the sage, fewer than 300. And this is your agate. It is K92191, and Marissa Brainy is joining us. Hello, happy holidays, Marissa.
Happy holidays, my friend. Oh, thank you. How are you?
I'm great.
I love this. I'm obsessed with this for so many reasons. And I know you've probably seen the salad box trend going around on social media. This is perfect for that, because this is a way to really chop everything you need for your salad and have it all go into one vessel. And so the unique thing about this, and I'm sure you noticed how large that this vessel is, right? So this glass base, first of all, it's glass, not plastic. But it's huge. It's 11 cups. So I can actually do all the veggies for a salad for my family all in here, right? So this is fantastic for 2 people. You can really get creative with it, which I love. But yeah, you can use it for all your different veggies, and all you're going to do is just go from the top and push it down, and you can do your lettuce, your peppers, your cucumber, and it all goes right in. So I just think that this is genius.
I do too.
I want to talk about some of the thoughtful things we did here, because you mentioned the silicone seal. You mentioned the fact that this can go into the oven, which I'll show you here in a second. But first, let me show you the 2 different blades. So I was just chopping here with the larger blade. So that's this one. This is going to be these nice square cuts, so a little bit of a larger cut for you. And then we have the smaller dice, which I'm glad you mentioned mirepoix, because I'm going to show that in a second. This is perfect for things like mirepoix. So, you know, your carrots, your vegetables, things that you want to get a little bit tinier and more uniform, you have the 2 options there. But what we also did is we gave you this cleaning tool, which is really key, because that way you can get in the grooves of the chopper, both the top and into the blade itself to clean. So it makes for really easy cleanup. Dishwasher safe, by the way. And you have the silicone seal, which is so perfect for storage, because I'm going to show you as I complete my salad here. You know, a lot of things like this don't come with a lid of any kind. So once you're done chopping, I'm going to line up my little tomatoes here and chop away. You can actually mix your salad with the dressing right into the base. You put that lid on, you shake it up, you're ready to go. So just so many little thoughtful design elements that we did with this that really make it so great.
So I remember, this is another card that I'm saving, because I do Thanksgiving every year. This was the first year I did it, actually. And I would always like chop all my onions, all my celery, all my carrots, all my apples, all my potatoes, everything the night before. And my dear friend Sarah, whom I always do Thanksgiving with, we're Thanksgiving orphans because our families live in different states. She saw me doing it the first year together, the first year that we met. And she was like, oh, I have a better idea. And she had something similar. Not as sturdy as this, but still did the trick. This is sturdy. This gives you more options. This gives you storage. This is such a better and smarter way to do your prepping. If you like to prep ahead of time, if I know that the new year is on the horizon, one of my intentions for the year is to do a lot more meal prep. I love how everything nests together as you see here. I can prep directly into this glass bowl, which can go into the oven, can go into the refrigerator. Can this go in the freezer?
It sure can. It can go directly from the freezer into the oven, which is another thing I love about
serious
it.
Glass.
And yes, it is. And look, so I did my whole salad. I put on that lid. I'm shaking it up. My meal is ready. You're doing it all in one vessel. We also include this little silicone base, which, by the way,
what's that for?
Doubles as a trivet. So it keeps it in place while you're chopping. But then if I want to take out, you know, an apple crisp that I've done, right? I'm going to take this out and I'm going to make sure that I have this trivet to rest it right on. So really just, again, thoughtful design elements, and that's what Good Housekeeping is all about. Of course, all the products we bring you here at the Q have earned the Good Housekeeping seal. So again, just thinking about ways to make your life easier in the kitchen. It's soup and stew season. I make soup every Sunday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. I do. And, you know, this is what takes the longest to make any soup or stew. It's the mirepoix, right? We're cutting the vegetables. We want them to all be uniform. And so think about this. You can cut them with this, and then you can freeze them. You can pop the lid on and freeze them so that you're ready to go. Because if you're making a soup or a stew, frozen vegetables are going to actually be the same consistency once you get them cooked. So really, again, just these thoughtful things that make it so much easier and make your life so much easier.
I'm telling you, worth the price of admission for onions alone. Seriously, worth the price of admission just for the onions. So let me remind you everything that you're getting for this price of under $30 and a $10 easy pay. You are getting the 2.8 quart glass bowl, refrigerator, freezer, oven safe up to 500 degrees, nice and thick quality. You're getting the 2 cutting grids, and being careful because they are sharp, the larger one and the smaller one as well. You are getting the cleaning tools, so you get every little piece of onion, celery, carrot, whatever it may be. You're getting the silicone base, so it's non-skid as well as a trivet. You're getting the silicone top lid, if you will, so you can store everything if you are meal prepping or or like cooking ahead. And of course, you're getting the top, which has a locking mechanism, by the way. I just want to say for safety reasons. So once you put your grid in there, you lock it into place and it's not going to go anywhere. So here come your colors. Here is your crimson. Oh, we're going overhead. Thank you. Crimson. Here is your sage, most limited. And then here is your agate. $10 on an easy pay. It is K92191. Marissa, you have an hour coming up, right? At 4 o'clock?
Yes. Yep. 4 o'clock right here on QVC2, an hour of Good Housekeeping. We have so many fun finds for you. By the way, Julia, in the time you were talking, I just chopped like 4 apples.
Oh, I just chopped 4 apples.
Super quick.
In the 25 seconds I was talking. Great to see.